All right. Welcome, welcome. Happy Crescent Moon in Cancer. We're so excited to have our beloved Janet Nicksic with us today, who's going to rain down her magic upon us and help us grow our seeds. She's our Cancer Moon Mama today, bringing the water so that our seeds can be loved and sprouted and grow under this Taurus lunar cycle. So I'm very excited to have Janet back to do her monthly activation with us in Lunar Ladies Land. Thank you, Janet. Welcome.
Thank you. Yay.
I'm so happy to have you here. So if you are new to our monthly Crescent Moon activation, this is what we do. We come in at this time because we're in the new moon week. So that's the week we're setting our intentions for manifestation, creation. And the Crescent Moon power is refining your intentions. So you might have set them at the new moon, but now you're kind of like sitting with them and, I'd like to add a little bit more, or maybe reshape it in this way. You have full permission. So over the next 3 days, that's your job. Your labor of love is to refine your new moon intentions. We have Janet, who's my dear soul sister, podmate, fellow Lunar Lady Club member, all kinds of wonderful things, and soul gifted, beautiful light worker on the planet. And she is born under a crescent moon. So through her energetic imprint as a soul, she chose that lunar phase to grace the planet with. So I invite Janet to come in during her lunar power time. So this is like, we're getting, I want everybody to feel what it's like to get connected with someone who's standing in her power, her energetic blueprint, and giving her gifts at the same time under this wonderful umbrella and community of love and being of service. And so when Janet was born, she was born under the crescent moon like today. Like, so you're looking up at night, you're seeing that Cheshire Cat moon, and we have Venus with the moon. And think of Janet, because that's her moon phase that she chose as a soul. So she brings the energy of refinement and understanding what it takes to be grounded and to manifest in this world. That crescent moon knows how to manifest because they know how to refine. They know what it takes to actually tune into the finer qualities of what it is you want to create as your experience. So Janet brings not only her lunar powers as a Libra crescent moon, so that's like harmony and balance and relationship and elegance and art and beauty and music and dance. But then she says, well, put a little Virgo sun in there for me. I really like to have some tools. I like to be practical. I like to get it into like the dirt so I could grow it. So we're very blessed and honored to have all of that going on with Janet. So Janet, thank you and welcome. Welcome to Lunar Ladies today under the Crescent Cancer Moon, which is known as the Mother Sun Moon. And so think of that energy. So some of you might be moms with sons. This is you. This is your moon. Or you might tune in if you don't have a son, you might have a brother. And you might kind of get a connection of what was my brother's life with mom, our mom. So kind of start to feel in that feminine, masculine relationship through the channel of mother to son. It's a beautiful relationship and all that goes into it. So Janet, under all of that, welcome and thank you for being here. We are ready to get activated.
Thank you. Love these times of the month profoundly. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, everybody who's here with us live or catching the replay. The energy that's moving and flowing for you is just as powerful, whether you're with us live or catching the replay, or whether you're out there, wherever you are right now, your highest self knows you're connected with our group and you're joined with our group, that you're receiving the energy in the highest and best ways for you, the information, the wisdom within your highest self, wherever you are. That is the magic. Sherry just said 11:11.
Happy 11/11, everyone. Cheers.
Yes. Yes. Into the portal, the Stargate portal of the 11s. So everyone just gently, if you're in a place to be able to do so, then please. Oh, and Jenny says it's 111 for her. Yay! Close your eyes, please, really gently. This one's going to be a real easy going time. And we're calling forward your angels, your highest self, your guides, your spirit friends, animals, and helpers of the highest realm for each of you individually and also us collectively, who are here to assist you in your own personal refinements of efficiency of your energy flow, of your energy receiving, your energy expression, of your physical body, your mind, your emotional experience body, and your spiritual energetic body, your life path and journey here. All aligned with your highest self. We're activating your prefrontal part of your brain, your highest, truest self, most expansive, creative, prosperous, abundant self. We're reminding each of you that you are safe. All your needs are provided for now. You have proper shelter that is housing you now. Beautiful nutrition, clean water now. For you, for your home, for your family, for your friends, for your loved ones now. You have clean air that you are breathing in and out now. Bringing your consciousness to your breath and how your breath is always breathing in you and out of you without you thinking about it. Always now. Gravity is always holding you, supporting your body, supporting your bones now. Wherever you are, you're always being held now. And if you allow for your guides, for myself, my guides, all of our guides, your highest self, to work with you in your space for your highest good, the highest good of the planet, then you can say yes out loud or yes within yourself. Feeling your feet connected with earth. If you allow for Gaia, Mother Earth, to hold you, nurture from her soil, from her resources, from her light, her energy, at your root, your deep root, your earth star, your feet, your limbs, up into all parts of you, a pure connection of her, then say yes. And at ease, we are programming and allowing each inhale you take fills you up with spacious, clean air, space, light, love. And each exhale, you automatically give up, release from within you any toxicities that aren't serving you, any energies any densities, anyone else's energies. With each exhale, just releasing even more. Straight out of you, straight to earth, into the light. And if you allow this and say yes, we're reminding you that you are safe now. We're reminding you that each moment is now. We're reminding you that all there is now. I am safe now. S-A-F-E. Bringing your awareness to the bottom of your left foot. You're just noticing what that feels like. Temperature, sensation, energy. If there's any tension, you're just going to simply just allow the bottom of your right foot to just soften. As the bottom of your right foot softens, it opens, and there's a softer, deeper connection to earth at the bottom of your left foot and your root. And then bringing your awareness to the bottom of your right foot. It's any sensation, temperature, tingling, tightness. Bringing your awareness and allowing for the bottom of your right foot and toes to soften. And as the bottom of your right foot softens, your root connects, allows deep connection to earth. And if you allow this and say yes, deep, deep, deep rooted into earth like a tree. While your energy is spiraling from the bottom on up, the light that you are, spinning you clean and all of your chakras opening and balancing, and spinning and spiraling up, you opening and expanding. As you elevate through each of your higher chakras, you open and expand more with each chakra as you elevate and rise up. Your heart expands out. Ooh, the back of your shoulders soften. Your neck opens up and softens. Your mind and your thoughts soften and open. And your crown opens up to the divinity that you are, allowing for more of source energy to spiral through you. And if you allow this and say yes, and from within you, out into your auric field, your outer layer, auric layers and chakras, your force field, your auric bubble, you literally open up into those layers and all around you. And just beaming the light that you are, your soul, your spirit, from within you, out of you. Taking up more space, allowing more space. Direct orders from Mother Earth is to take up and command more space. This is coming directly from her. And where you are occupying your own space, nobody else but you. And if you allow this and say yes, we're calling in the elements. Cancer Moon, water element. Activating and purifying your water within you, or mostly water. So is earth. Purifying, vibrating clean. Activating your earth, the element of earth. Your thoughts, wisping your thoughts clear. Your thoughts create your reality, clearing and wisping and elevating lightly your thoughts. Air, an element of fire, passion, the flames, the heat, right? The feminine, fire connecting all of us through eons, connecting all of humanity of the land through fire. And earth, dropping it on even deeper and lower, humbling your ego, so you're closer to the ground. And your highest light, divine consciousness, is fully online. And if you allow this and say yes, we're aligning you within yourself of the earth wisdom of earth, wisdom of earth within yourself as you're fully connected now with earth. And you can say yes if you allow this. Calling forward your divine masculine inner child, your divine feminine inner child, and your divine oneness of your true self from within you now. And allowing for Mother Earth, which you are divinely connected, which she is you, you are her, to wrap her arms around your divine inner child, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, your divine oneness, allowing your Mother Earth, all her warmth, her love, her infinite resources and support, clean, efficient energy, wrapping around your entire inner child now. And if you allow this and say yes. Within her love are all her wisdom codes. And you are now your inner child, your inner masculine, your inner feminine, your inner one child are attuning to the wisdom of Earth, of Earth's love, of you being a divine creation of Earth, of source consciousness now. And if you allow this and say yes, we're working across this lifetime, all lifetimes, concurrent lifetimes, future lifetimes as one now, accessing your Akashic records now. If you allow this, say yes, in your highest, truest ways now. And with Source Earth, wrapping her codes, the wisdom of her, of love codes, to you now, your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your emotions, your physical matter and body, any and all programming you've ever received, limiting programming, fear programming, any kind of programming, belief systems, emotional densities, experiences that are not in the truth of love, the truth of light. We are replacing now with the wisdom and the love of earth, of consciousness, of source, of divinity now. And if you allow that, then say yes. We are relieving every aspect of your inner child. Any time where you felt suppressed, unsafe, needing to put armor protection up, any kind of way like that, she has her arms wrapped around you, nurturing you, loving you, beckoning you home to your heart, to your soul, to you, and allowing for you to come out, to emerge, to come out and play. And if you allow this and say yes, any part within your own masculine energy from all lifetimes, this lifetime, DNA, lineage, society, programming around being rigid, dominating, denying emotions, conquering, all of that we're gathering. Just gathering, and releasing straight to earth what doesn't serve you, what is not true to the divine masculine. And if you allow this and say yes, as you're releasing, Mother Earth is loving you and nurturing you. We're creating balance of your masculine, your divine masculine balance now. Good. We're streaming more Reiki energy, the white light, the prism of light throughout all parts of you from head to toe, washing you clean, washing you clear, balancing all of you, rinsing you out. And then breathing in and breathing out. Just taking your time, breathing in and breathing out. Giving you full permission to relax even deeper with each inhale and each release exhale. In our external landscape, Earth is loving herself, all of it, Earth's the inhabitants of Earth, all the elements, water, air, fire, earth, currently now. She has brilliantly, lovingly, powerfully, and gently moved the energetics and the actions of the ego masculine away, creating enough distance and space to replenish resources into more order, balance, beauty, harmony. Restoring the masculine into balance of the divine masculine. She's doing that in our macro, the global level of our experience, our outer experience. And she's doing that, she's showing up and loving us individually. And if you allow yourself, with your highest self and your guides, to drop in to Earth's love, mother love, even deeper, even higher, even more, so she can help you to nurture your masculine, nurture your feminine, nurture your oneness into balance in your inner landscape, in your life, and say yes now. We have Reiki hands into your heart center, your beautiful green, pink, aqua, golden light heart space, reassuring you, softening you. And as you relax and soften deeper. And then we're going on in there. Your guides also are literally releasing, suctioning out. They're using special tools, whatever is going to help to release any debris densities that you're ready to release out of you. We're just going in and clearing and clearing and clearing and clearing and clearing from you, out of you. And if you allow this and say yes, and then aligning you with your inner light. And refining your energy even more. It's always going to be around efficient, sustainable, balanced energy, individually and macro, globally. We're also programming that as you go outside and you're in nature, you allow the sunshine to shine on your face, into your eyes, onto your skin. You hear birds chirping. You may see the clear blue skies. Feel the ground, the earth or grass at your feet. Maybe raining and you see rainbows. If you live near an ocean, maybe you smell the ocean, the saltiness of the ocean. You're engaging your senses sensually. And really taking in and becoming the cleanest forms of nature that are occurring right now. through this regeneration process. And if you allow this, then say yes. And breathing in and breathing out. If you have any animals, seeing your animals through the mirror of an even more perfection. Our animals are perfect mirrors for ourselves, giving us wisdom all the time. So opening to that even more, whether you have animals yourself or you meet a bird outside or another animal outside, like a squirrel, any kind of animal. Pristine mirrors for us of earth, of love, of harmony, of wholeness, at ease, peace, all is well. We're moving into your third eye as well, activating your third eye. And so that your lens and your filter at which you think, you believe, you see yourself, you see the world, matches that of a 5-dimensional experience of love, of beauty, of harmony, of oneness, of health, of wealth. And you have full permission to allow your third eye, your filter, your lens to line up with that of your divine lens of your oneness. No matter what other people are experiencing in the world around you or collectively, you own your mind. You own your beliefs, your filter. You have full permission to align with that of your divine mind and wisdom. And if you allow this and say yes, as you believe it, that's what you feel and that's what you experience. And you get to choose what you line up with. And anything you choose to line up with, from like a darker spectrum rabbit hole of information or consciousness, to all the way up onto the light, anywhere along it, you will find evidence. You will find constant evidence in your environment to support any filter, any beliefs that you're looking to see. So the brain is designed to see through our eyes and the way that we process through our optic nerve. We are designed to actually see in our environment that which we expect to see. So you get to choose what you expect to see, and you will see that. Breathing in and breathing out. We're filling you up again, more light, releasing, balancing, aligning. You have full permission to expect to see the divine masculine, to expect to see the divine feminine, to expect to see the divine oneness in all of your moments, wherever you are. You have full permission. And if you allow this and say yes, you have full permission to see hope, to expect hope, to expect kindness, to expect lightness, elevation, rising, wherever you are. Even when being at home now, whatever you're reading, whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, whatever you're interacting or whoever you're interacting with at your home, wherever you are, You have full permission to choose consciously, intentionally, what you expect to see, to witness, to experience in your moments. And if you allow this, then say yes. If you expect to see miracles, you will see miracles, which means you will experience miracles. And that builds upon each miracle, upon each moment of miracles. It just keeps building. It keeps building. It keeps building. You expect to see miracles, you're going to see miracles. You're going to experience miracles. You're going to feel miracles. You're going to feel miraculous. And you have full permission to do so. Good. We're going to start bringing this down a little bit deeper, integrating within your physical matter, your trillions of cells, vibrating high within the light that all of your cells originate from and are at the center of each of your cells. And we're vibrating high, the vibration of vitality, consciousness, and mirroring our ultimate Mother Earth at the core and the heart of her, because you are her and she is you. And we are her and she is us. And if you allow this, then say yes. You know, we're healing all timelines, DNA generations around the sun, the mother, the masculine, the feminine, the father, the daughter, your inner child, your inner being. We're reminding you that all parts of your inner child, all parts of your inner being, all parts of her, his emotions, feelings, experiences are welcome, are included with love, from love. You have full permission to allow the divine masculine of you to be nurtured and loved and invited to be soft, invited to be loved, invited to be sensitive, in tune, emotional, of the heart, of the soul. And this beautiful Shiva container of divine order, divine intelligence, divine inspired action of the heart, devotion, devotion, that the masculine part of you, and this is rippling through humanity currently as well. The work, the energy, the movement that we're all sharing together right now, rippling through all of humanity. The masculine, of being of service, of being of devotion, devotion, commitment to the greater good, inclusive, all inclusive of the divine feminine, allowing of the divine feminine. Now, and if you allow this and say yes, and feeling safe, protected, welcomed, invited now and always. And breathing in and breathing out. Feeling your feet. Softening into the Cancer water that's nurturing you. Just like the womb, but the earth's womb divine womb is just purifying you, feeling weightless, feeling safe, nurtured, warm, free, free, flowing, free, and being now. And allowing a few more breaths in and out. We're calling for the Reiki energy to keep flowing through all of your chakras, all of your physical matter, your psyches, your mind, your pineal gland. Balancing, 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 updating. Updating, updating, updating to that of our 5D consciousness beyond. Now. Thinking it, seeing it, expecting it, love, wherever you are. Feeling it, becoming it, allowing it, behaving, acting from love now, wherever you are now. And sealing each of you up from head to toe. All parts of you are whole within and of yourself. As you continue to go deeper and higher within and of yourself, commanding your own space from within you, out of you, occupying your space with pristine boundaries. Pristine boundaries. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Starting to gently sway your body, bringing your presence into your body, noticing the space that's holding you. Moving your feet, wiggling your toes and your fingers, feeling the energy that you are occupying your fingertips, your toes, the presence that's you. And allowing spacious breath in and out, gently and easily. Just taking your time. You may wish to continue to rest, or you may be ready to gently begin opening your eyes and bringing yourself back into the space, the room, wherever you are, gently. And from the light within that you are, and the light of the world that surrounds us. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet. That was beautiful. Like, exquisite. That was exquisite beauty, right? It was the perfect formulation of water that I need to grow my seeds. I'm gonna drink that.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for blessing us with your tremendous, beautiful, artistic gifts of understanding how to be in this world, in this moment. If this is your first time experiencing Janet, I do want you to, before we get into like talking about where she just took us, you definitely need to be a part of what she does on a daily basis with her groups. So Janet has Be Your Tao Now.
Yes.
Sorry.
Tao Now, Be Your Tao Now, SOS Tao, whatever you want.
Thank you. I get tongue-tied for some reason. I'm also in her group, so I'm a big fan of Be Your Down Now. It's a paid subscriber group that Janet runs in this vibration. So in this energetic field, and she's running Reiki through you. She's helping you with theta healing. Now she's in neuroplasticity. She's working with the Tao, serious Tao energy. So I invite you to be definitely part of what she's doing and getting that flow of energy in your daily life with Janet and in community with other like-hearted, like-minded, beautiful souls. As well as Janet does a lot of wonderful other things. She does private one-to-one. So you can find her consciouslyflow.com as her website. And then on Facebook, we'll put the links to Be Your Down Now. So definitely put that in your garden. That is a tool that you can help grow. So Janet, I was totally brought to, in Kona in Hawaii, Big Island, Kealakua Bay, right in there. And then, when you go out a little bit to the side, to the left, like you might walk and there's a little path that way and it's the Kiki Beach, where the little ones can play, where it's, and I was, I went over there, I walked over there and I was like, what can I learn from this place? Like, what does this place have to teach me? And it was just this beautiful understanding of where we are now and what we need as a individual soul, as well as, clearing karma debris and clearing, because you're bringing all the light through, clearing, as well as a collective group of souls working together, creating a new world that's built on harmony and love and kindness. And we have permission to have that as our reality and our dream. And we're owning our mind, we're owning our space to create that as creator beings. And I was like, wow, look at the Kiki Beach. It's, I love hanging out there because it's easy to get in the water, right? Because it's set up for children to play safely and enjoy being one with nature, being, soothed by the ocean mama. And all the mamas and papas are, can rest because their children are playing safely in the water. And, it's just this lovely lullaby type of place. And so I was just feeling like, oh, those are the things we need, or I need. I need to feel safe. I need to know that I'm watched over and protected. I know that it's an easy place to get in and align and be one and go with the flow. And I'm like, okay, this is what the Crescent Moon is helping me see. This is a need. So not only is the water gentle here, it's more like Cancer energy, shallow. Like, it's not deep water like Pisces in the ocean, or deep well to the underworld like Scorpio. It's the shoreline. It's where you can go in the water and enjoy, and you can come out of the water and enjoy. So it's a very mellow place. Yet it's the lullaby, it's rocking, it's soothing, it's the womb, it's warm, salty, right? And you know that you're safe in that place. And so it was just a lovely journey. I got to go to Kealakua Bay and go to the Kiki Beach and just get that as my download. When we have those elements, the womb, safety, because Cancer is very nurturing, right? It's mom, but at the same, so it's soft and warm and cuddly and rocking and shallow, it's not deep, you can get in there with the baby's fine, but then also the other side of Cancer is it's fiercely protective. So when we are now in this new world, this brave new world, we also need to have that mother energy that's fierce and protective, so that we feel like, yes, we could kind of individuate out from the old world, put our toes in. Wow, what's it like if I show up in the world as friendly and open and kind and loving and trusting? Because I have this fierce mama energy that is around me saying it's okay to be that way now. It's okay. Because now everybody being at home and separated, I've noticed this just in the last couple of weeks, they're like so eager, strangers, eager to say, hi, across the street, hi, waving from a car, oh, hi. Whereas before it was like this. I'm in my own world. I don't have a need to connect because I'm connected either through my screens or my own communities or my own family, and I'm in my own little world. But so through this experience, like all that's got taken away. And we're not allowed to be in these old normal or, you know, habitual ways of being. And we're forced to like come back in and say, oh, who are you now? What are your needs now? Oh, you have a need to connect. Oh, you want to see who's out there beyond your boundaries that you've set up that are comfortable and familiar, right? All that's taken away. And so it just feels so exciting. I love, Janet, that you expressed and the value of you have permission to really change. You have permission to expect a different outcome that maybe is more based on what you value. And that, to, like for me, is I value friendship and love and openness. And, you know, a person is a stranger is just someone, is a friend I haven't seen in a while. You know, from wherever, you know, when you live in that fifth dimensional oneness consciousness where we're in this ocean together and we can swim as a pod or we can be, you know, a lone wolf out there. It's much easier to swim in a pod. Much easier. You're more protected, right? You're more looked after, right? Because everybody, it's about the health of the pod. And any individual inside the pod gets that umbrella of wellness because it supports the bigger picture. So I just found that so fascinating, Jan.
Shannon, that's unbelievable. What you just shared. I'm like, oh. And so, and with these sessions, we're going on these journeys. So we're going on a collective journey together, and then each person's going on their own individual journey. They're really journeys that we're experiencing. So just even knowing like, oh, that was your journey.
Yeah. And
you even have more of a journey during this time together, right? We're all having these beautiful journeys like that go together. And when you're talking about all of it and then bringing it back to the pod, we're all a pod. And we're all having like these beautiful journeys of love in these ways. Like we're all dreaming it together. We're all, you know, this is what allows for it to come into our three-dimensional experience more and more and more, you know, as we're dreaming together and we bring it, which is what the power of a group does. I mean,
right?
Individual work, yes. And then power of a group, yes, together, collectively. So I really appreciate what you were sharing, Shannon, because I that was new. The difference between the waters of Scorpio the difference of the waters between Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Oh,
that fun?
Yes, so much fun. So much fun. Thank you for that. I was like able to really, really understand that so much more. And then how to be able to play in that. Because what you're describing in that Cancer water of being in Hawaii at that specific area, oh yeah, that just feels so delightful.
Right? Totally, we had fun there.
Yeah. And that's all the Cancer water, mother nurturing energy. So, and Pisces and Scorpio is just as vital and important as well. It all is. I love being able to understand the different components, and then we can go in and out within them as we desire to. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. It's kind of like you were just saying, the journey. So if we're journeying through the water element, just say, like consciousness, emotions, feelings. We journey from Cancer, and then we journeyed over into the underworld with Scorpio, and then we rise into the big ocean with Pisces, and then it, and then we might go in reverse, going the other way. Or we might, it's just that journeying of changing from, I'm in the shallow, warm waters, now I'm in the big ocean, and oh, I found a way into the underworld. I'm going deep with what I discovered. Then I come back and I get reborn through it. Then I go out and over here. Then I go deep into it. Then I go back. Isn't that fun?
It's also this integrating as one, our cosmic nature into our three-dimensional experience as one.
Cool.
Because the way that you're sharing that, Shannon, is this understanding of, oh, well, when I'm interfacing in the three-dimensional world here and nature and environment, oh, it merges the whole understanding of our cosmic nature, because we are the universe, we are the light, that's who we are, into our visceral physical worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And the more that we understand that, the more it all literally becomes one. And it's this big life of art and creativity and poetry and divine synchronistic connection. And which, starting off, now I just saw that flash right here at the beginning, the very, very, very beginning, when we were going into the portal, there was it's 11:11, it's 1:11, right? That's exactly what this is. We literally went into that perfect, pristine portal.
Yes.
Here on planet Earth. And I've been noticing too, and so doing this kind of journey work together, the energy work, the journey work, and putting all this together. When you're in nature now, I want to give some tips here. Is when you're outside, you're in nature, physical distancing, of course, currently, of course. Just be even more curious and open and curious, even if you already are, then open even more to nature, to the elements, to the sounds, to the wind, to even, to the sun shining, to the grass, in a springtime. So things are starting to bloom again.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a different quality in the air. And because the earth is restoring back to balance, because humans have been, in time out for 6 weeks now, we see and can feel and smell a difference. I mean, when I've been in nature lately, it has been, I have been having the most epic experiences of everything's just so crisp and vibrating and moving and orbiting as if I'm in a painting, but I'm of the painting. I'm, everything's just like, whoa, I'm so in the moment, experiencing into the moment. And so I really recommend, and that's what I bring forward too in all of our sessions that we're doing, is that space, that of the now, of your moments, of that wholeness vibration, of wellness, of beingness. So now taking this into your life, just pay attention more, be more open. That's what's going to help to align you. It's going to also change your filter. Again, in the session, we were talking about the mind, the brain, the optic nerve sees in our experience. We see so many things in one freeze frame, basically, of our reality, of our experience. But depending on what our filter is, what our belief systems are, what we're expecting to see, what we're looking for, will determine what we actually pick out in that frame, where we could have the same frame and see, 50 different realities of experience in that one freeze frame. So play around with that, right? Intend. What do you expect to see? What are you looking for? and play around with that reality, with that experience. Because the more you play with that, especially now in this vortex of energy, this momentum that we got going on here on planet Earth, the more you're going to see it, and the more you're going to really line up with, oh, right, I own my mind. I own my beliefs. I get to choose. I get to intend. I get to line up with, okay, I own my filter. Okay, there's always going to be evidence to prove any reality that I'm thinking or expecting it to be or to see, right? So play around with that. That's your ultimate power. And just remember, you have full permission to feel and experience whatever it is you're experiencing in any given moment. You are validated, you are loved. And I just want to bring all that validation, all of that love and that nurturance to each of you now. So
thank you, Mama Janet. That was so beautiful. And it's interesting too with that freeze frame, because if you think about like, so say Neptune, and Neptune rules Pisces, so it's a watery type planet, and it rules that third eye, right? And if we're seeing with these two eyes that are conditioned, right? And you already have built the expectation of what you're searching for to fit your narrative, right? Which might be a little more unconscious, or someone else's narrative or something else's narrative. And so like when you look at movies or TV, what is it? It's flashing pictures so fast, it looks like they're moving. And so we're getting flashed a picture every like nanosecond. Boom, 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 which is kind of in a almost hypnotizing these eyes to then form belief systems. And then those belief systems, then you start searching for those in the world. And then all of a sudden you're conditioned to someone else's reality, right? And so you're saying, hey, wait a minute, check this out. What's in your freeze frame? What are you expecting to be? And your brain is so intelligent, right? And so we want to be like, that's what I'm thinking. The nature is going to interrupt those patterns, and your tool and tip that you just gave us is interrupting, so that we can formulate, have permission to see something else in our freeze frame that then creates a different understanding or belief system about reality or life or yourself. And this Taurus lunar cycle is saying, look for beauty everywhere, because whatever you find beautiful is a resonance of a different belief system that you can have. Like you can have permission to live a beautiful life. How do you do that? You start looking for beauty everywhere. And then if you go, wow, why do I, and question what you find beautiful, right? Because it could be like, oh, when I was 13, I was told that that was an image of beauty, and I was supposed to like be that or go for that or judge myself through that lens. That's what I love to look for that. Oh, that's not beauty to me. That doesn't lift me up. That actually brings me down, you know? So using your body, what is it that you find beautiful? And then you can be more in tune with that permission to have a beautiful life. Very interesting to me.
So beautifully shared. So beautifully shared. I question all the programming around what we've been programmed, conditioned to believe is beauty.
Yes. Yes.
That is that perfect quarantine time.
Yeah.
Question it.
Yes. Like you can very quick and easy. I like to go to Pinterest at times and build a board, right? It's very easy to do. I can build I'm like, how did I get 60 pictures in like 10 minutes that I like, bing, 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 like, you know? And, find a topic you like. Oh, I like dragons. Okay, I'm going to search dragons. And like every dragon picture, I might see 1,000. I might only like 10. All right, I built my board. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to hang out with that board, those images, right? What I'm seeing in my freeze frame. And I'm going to go, what do I really like about that image? Oh, that dragon's strong. Okay, so I'm looking for images or personifications of being strong. Okay, being strong is a value that I find beautiful. Okay, or I want to be the, you know, blah, 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 but find out why. So just don't skim the surface. Do what Janet says. Take some time. Go deeper. Go Scorpio with us. Go deep into why that particular image of a dolphin do I like.
Totally. Because what I've noticed with myself of what I find that's the common theme of beauty for me is what my idea or feeling is of clean.
Ooh.
It's clean energy. The color palettes are, they feel so balanced and very Libra, right? But very balanced, aesthetically beautiful, but it's super, oh, it's harmonious. You know, and it may be fiery and passionate, but even like within the passion, fiery colors, there's this clean harmony, balance, like the center point, you know, like being in nature. It's like, what it's the clean sounds, the chirping of the birds. It's just like, oh, I feel it in my heart. It's straight to the heart. It's so clean, right? Or like the it's crisp, you know, everything looks like it's in focus, you know? And so I love what you're saying of taking it to those levels, Shannon, of what, because then you come to the essence of what for you find beautiful. And that may or may not shift and change depending on what you're experiencing or your mood. But it that leads you to your essence as well. And then it allows for you to become it more, for you to become even more of your own natural inherent beauty, more from the inside out, down to the way you adorn yourself or dress yourself, or, you know, what you have on your walls, or, you know, aesthetically, or, you know, all of the things, your car, whatever it may be, right? So I love that, getting to that essence.
Yeah, the essence. So in that, like, we just thank you for sharing that, Janet, because now we got a chance to witness you discovering what really lights you on fire, like that clean, clear, crisp. It's value, that passion, that palette, that, you know, clear, like energy. That's art to you. You know, it speaks to your heart. Like,
yes.
So now
even in the
values.
Even at like sweetness, right? And it's like, oh, a sweet color palette, but it's clean. It may be all super dynamic, or even dark colors, but they're where it's maybe the underworld, or it's clean though. It's a clean experience, nothing janky or like, you know, like it's like, no, it's clean, you know? Oh, see, I'm just like,
oh, girl.
So if anybody else wants to share yourself as you're discovering this.
Yeah, we're giving you examples of like what the processing looks like. And so Nicole says, we have permission to live a beautiful life. Sherry says, yes, I give permission to live a beautiful life. That's right. Yeah, so yeah, definitely share or go through this process. And you can share here on the live, or you can share on, you know, in our groups or on your own page, inspire others. Because just as you were talking, Janet, because you're getting, you know, I was starting to entrain with Janet's process, right? Because we're, you know, we're all in the same pod. So if one pod member is like going through this really awesome experience, we get a chance to entrain with it because we're part of that beautiful, yes, right? We're part of that beautiful hello that unites us. So I was just going, oh my gosh, just as another example to kind of, you know, bring it home to all of us, not everyone watching, is like with the dragons. Oh yeah, so being strong. Okay, so now I'm hooking into that, and then I could go, I'm going to take the next step further. Where do I feel that in my body? How can I develop more of that in my body today, moving forward? If I value that strength and beauty and grace that I am observing in my collection of images, that not only is powerful, but there's something about the strength or the body power that I really like. And I'm going to go deeper into that now that I, you know, through our collective experience, that door got open for me. And it was one I was searching for, but I didn't know the combination lock to open it up. So I'm really excited.
Oh! Well, and sharing that too, it goes with what you shared about the dolphins and the bay and we then, because you shared that too, we all got to experience that too. And then I also just want to get to the chat here. Wait, sorry, where is that? Because Jenny was saying, I opened both windows and listened to the rain during this lovely time, water my seeds. I mean, thank you, Jenny, for sharing that. Like, we all get to experience that. When I just read that a minute ago, I was like, oh, I feel that. I like that. You know?
I want to hear
and
that.
Nikki, yeah, that rain, and then like watering the seeds, watering my seeds too. Wow, yes. And then Nikki was talking about in the beginning, I was at the beach in the sand on my knees, creating a circle in the sand around me. Oh, yes. All of it, you know.
So the sand on my knees now.
And then when anybody is saying, like Nikki was saying it, other ladies were saying it, Sherry was saying it, yes, I give myself permission to live a beautiful life. See, when sharing in this space together, it's like, oh, there we go. We all then get that permit. We all like strengthen our own permission as we keep sharing in this beautiful collective way. So I just thank you for that.
Because you were just reminding me, because I love Jan and I were always like, we have this wonderful way to bounce off each other, and we swim in the same current, you know. So I was thinking about, of course, the dolphins once again, and I was just kind of like tuning in and listening and asking them questions in my mind, and I was reminded of the kind of like the theory of the slipstream. So in water, you know, you have the currents moving through the ocean, and you find the slipstream, which is a current moving through, like you find, and it's a concentrated energy, and it moves through, and it moves things really fast, right? So if you find the slipstream and you just jump into it, you're not swimming anymore. You're getting moved along by the current, and it's effortless. So that
that's it.
So let us all find our slipstream, or find a slipstream. There's many of them happening all over around us, everywhere. But it's that concentrated energy of probably your pure essence, your resonance, and you just jump into it, or you find yourself, you get in there, and it moves through. And you're not swimming, efforting, you're just enjoying the ride.
Effortlessly, and everything's just coming your way, like you're just in it. So your resources, you're fully taken care of, everything's just like, you know. I keep seeing all these sparkly colors and nature and things just singing and orbiting and perfect geometry, and oh, thank you.
Right? And like even today, I walking baby girl in the park, and I noticed there were two little birds. And I think they must just be learning to fly, because they were kind of on the ground looking for food, and then they just kind of fly a little bit high enough to like bench level, and they go down and go down. And I'm like, look, everything's shifting and changing in our human world, that there's baby birds learning to fly like they normally would have done at this time of year for thousands and gazillions of years. You know, so it's almost like this one other wonderful, if we're worried about, oh, things aren't going to be the same. Oh, no, you go to nature, where baby birds are learning to fly. Squirrels are looking for food. You know, everybody else is like behaving as nothing is going on. You know, as far as they're living their lives, they're tuning into what it is they need. They're growing and developing and having their experience here on planet Earth, like, you know, being a baby bird, learning to fly, hanging out with the other little nest mate. You know, they didn't fly too far from each other. And I got to have a moment with those little birds showing me everything's fine.
Oh, I know. That's why it's so easy. Just go into nature, just outside. Look up, even 5 minutes. even if it's just 5 minutes a day, because that's how powerful it is, that even just 5 minutes going into it outside wherever you live, looking up at the sky, hearing or seeing birds, that'll do. I mean, they're there, they're showing us, they're teaching us in those very, I've been having the same exact experience as Shannon. And the simplest way is with a little birdie friends. I've been seeing the tiniest little birdies. It's like, they're the tiniest little birdies. I'm like, oh my God, little birdie. They're just like, and squirrels. And like you're saying, no, they're still eating and they're eating and they're still chirping and they're still doing their thing. And we get to entrain with them when we're open and we're curious and we're with them and we're watching them. We will entrain with the nature of them, which is the nature of wisdom. In even those small little 10-second, 20-second, 20-minute blurbs, whatever that is, for each of us, those moments.
Exactly. It's kind of like a slipstream. You can have that moment in time in nature, and you're tuning in, you're getting a different freeze frame, tuning in and experiencing their world from their point of view. They're learning to fly. And then you can something will drop in for you. Wisdom, something that will be your time to go, okay, if I'm confused or uncertain, let me go out into a place where things are working and I'll slipstream with them, and then something will drop down for you. And
exactly. And I'm so glad that you made that point, Shannon, because I'll complete mine on this because we can keep talking for hours, the next 5 hours.
Sorry,
but I know this is what happens, but I just do want to thank you so much for bringing up that point, because the way that it translates when we're in nature experiencing it in that way, and it's in just these seemingly tiny little moments or big moments, is that we may have that moment of clarity for our own life or self in that moment, or when we're with trees or flowers, right? Or the sun, we may have that moment of clarity in that moment for ourselves. And, or also it may be that, and you said something like dropping into it. It may be that it gets synthesized within us, and then it comes out, it gets synthesized, that wisdom from, let's say, that bird, that wisdom gets synthesized in us into our human experience, and then it comes out for us of what's, and then it comes out for us of it being like translated to our human experience, right? Like it's art. So I just remembering that too. You may experience it literally in the moment, and or it may be that it just is like getting synthesized in you, translatable to your human experience. And then you'll see, maybe your mind becomes clearer thinking. Maybe later on that day, you have a moment of clarity. You have a moment like a idea that comes through, or you start cleaning or rearranging something differently, or who knows, whatever. You have an opening in your heart. But remember too, that it works in these mysterious ways.
Yes.
The nature's wisdom within us. So thank you for saying that, because that's really, really important.
You're welcome, and thank you for also reflecting that it's the mystery. And if we had all the answers coming into this life, we would get bored really fast. So just know that if you have like some confusion or like that challenge energy, those are all, you can reframe that. This is my opportunity to grow, because we came into this lifetime to grow. And sometimes what does the plant have to do to break through the surface of the ground? It has to push itself up. It has to get enough energy in its system to break the surface and reach towards the light. So part of the growing is having these moments, either adversity or challenge. We can redefine those moments, because Janet says, hey, we're out there and it's synthesizing and it's a mystery. And what's this out here? This is the great mystery, the cosmos. And so we're here on a journey, right? We come here to change, to grow. So we come into the physical form where things grow here on Mother Earth. Started a little seed and it grows to a big tree. So we come in like a little seed and we're going to grow in wisdom to a big tree and provide shelter and safety and shade and oxygen. We're going to contribute all these wonderful gifts that you as a soul have inside. So reframe challenge and obstacles to opportunities to have more, growth and success, and then also have this other excitement about the unknown. And how you can get into that is like finding what you resonate with. That's your fuel. Beauty is fuel, right? Because it fills you up. And so when you're like, I don't know what's going on, is when we have no fuel in the tank, we're like, I don't know what's going on. But if we have fuel in the tank, we're like, ooh, I don't know what's going on. Right? So it's like we want to allow ourselves permission to be excited about the unknown and get curious and be like, I'm so glad I didn't see that coming because I would have probably ran and hid. Oh, it came into my life so fast, but I grew. I let go of a lot of stuff. I learned more about myself. And now I'm free to own my own mind and give from a place for my divine intelligence, where Janice started us off today.
In the 1111, 111,
111.
11's Stargate portal.
Totally. Yes. So you brought us through the portal in a slipstream. It was so easy.
In the slipstream. Exactly.
That is so fun when you find it in the ocean and you're like, I can swim back to the boat really fast.
Thank you so much, Shannon, and Lunar loves, as always,
for being with us in Circle, because you make all the difference when we gather together. Like, seriously, when you have the moment or the call to come join us, be here live, and as well as watching the replay, because that's adding to the circle that got created live. Yes. And this is like the best gift ever. So thank you, everyone who is able to catch us live and stay and contribute and be like, give your beautiful soul vibration to the circle. Like, wow.
And exactly, if you're listening to the replay or multiple times through, you're still we're all collectively together adding to this energy. Wherever we are, we're all participating, engaging in this dance together. So I want to take a moment just to read the comments. Sorry,
yeah,
before I get off. Oh, just a bunch of things. Thank you. You're so welcome, ladies. Loves, Lunar loves. You are so welcome. Thank you for being with us, playing and swimming and joining in this. We're all. Oh, I have chills right now because it's true. We're all lined up with love. Like that's what we're here. We're all here lined up with love, and we get to engage and dance with each other in this way together in love. So thank you. Thank you to everybody. It's why I love these monthly sessions that we do, or any of our groups that we do together, because that's what it is. We're swimming in the sea of love.
Yeah, totally, right? So of course Janet ends us with a beautiful song, right? Swimming in the sea of love. Thank you so much, Janet, for being here on the Crescent Moon and giving and blessing and contributing and loving us all up. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome. My pleasure, as always.
Catch Shannon on CosmicFlow.com. Be your down now. Head on over. Hit Janet up. Say, hey, I love what you do. I love you. How can you help me in my life today? And Janet will say, oh my God, let's have a chat. Let's see what's going on.
Exactly. And we have the first of the month, which is in a couple days. We've got our session in that group too. So if you feel the call, come join us.
Oh, definitely come join us. It's really beautiful over there. And you just posted those orcas. I'm still dying. I'm like, I never wanted a tattoo, but if I had a tattoo, it would be that.
That one was spectacular.
That was spectacular.
Oh yeah. That was like, yeah.
Yeah, her eye for beauty is really awesome. So if you definitely be friends with Jan on Facebook, because she posts the most amazing images that like just are so beautiful. So I can't think of any more words to say.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Everybody have a great day. Love you. And we'll be back next month. Crescent Moon in Leo. Ooh.
Lots to look forward to.
I can't wait.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Janet.